Hey guys, so today I have my last installment of my Roji Bib series, and this is my favorite black, white, silver. I was gonna say gray, but I don't really have any grays in here, so it's my favorite black, white, and silvers basically. This is just another one that I threw in at the end, and it's one that I wanted to put in here. It didn't fit into any other categories, but they needed to be mentioned because silver is just silver. I will go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the blacks. The first one that I have is Sally Hansen Xtreme Wear's Blackout, and this is just a basic black nail polish. This one is right now my favorite. I am filming this weekend right after this. I'm starting to film my black and white comparison videos. My white one I've started twice now and it just hasn't worked out, and so I kind of gave up on it for a little while. I never quite got to the black one. So I will be filming the black and white ones this weekend. Well, I'll start them this weekend anyway because I need like a 24-hour wear test for each of them. But yeah, so right now this is the one that I use all the time. Great for nail art. It's a one coat black, really, really nice and very, very inexpensive at what, like $2.50. So yes, Sally Hansen Xtreme Wear in Blackout. The next one is Zoya's Storm, and I know I have mentioned, I think, all of these scattered hollows from Zoya in my videos, except for Glaze, because I forgot about it, and Peyton, because I like Aurora better. But anyway, this is a black jelly-ish polish with a scattered holographic throughout it. It is amazing and beautiful, and it just really, like, kind of kicks up the black polish thing, you know, it adds a little something else. It's not just a plain black. Butter London's The Black Knight is another one that I was kind of torn between these two because they are very similar, but this one is just 10 times better. It dries with no grit to it at all, even though it looks like it would because it looks like there's so much glitter, but it's so fine that it just melts right into the jelly of the polish. Really, really amazing. So again, this is Zoya's Storm. The next one that I have here is OPI's Metallic for Life. And this came out in the Nicki Minaj collection. It's very old. Mine separates and looks blue on the top, but when I shake it, it's good, so it's just a weird pigment thing. But this is a black jelly polish with silver glitter mixed in, and I love this. I really, really love this polish. I like to wear this. I have worn this. I want to say I've worn it 2 New Year's Eves in a row. But I feel like it couldn't have been that long ago that I got it. But I think it actually has been. I might have even worn it for 3 because I almost always grab for this on New Year's. I just don't remember how many New Years have passed since I got this polish. But this is amazing. You won't be able to find this in the store, but you can easily get it on Amazon. And yeah, it's an awesome polish. It can be it's a little tricky to apply if you're not used to these kind of glitter mixed into a base polishes. But it works. You know, you can get the hang of it fairly easy, and it's amazing. I love this one. The next two are black and white glitters, and they're both indies. The first one I put in here because it doesn't have any like glitter or anything. It is just matte black and white glitter in a clear base. I have a ton of these now. This became like a serious problem for me. This kind of polish, this black and white glitter polish, is what introduced me to indie nail polishes. I'm very nostalgic with these. This is Me Too from Aquadaisy, which I believe you can still get on Etsy, so I'll link it down below so you guys can check it out. But this is, what I was looking for was, I had seen swatches of and heard of Lindarella's Connect the Dots. Lindarella polishes were even more impossible then to get than they are now. And then I heard some really sketchy stuff about Lindarella, like kind of scamming people by like giving polishes to her brother to sell for like 3 times the price on eBay. Weird stuff. And so I kind of was like, oh, I don't want to support that. So I ended up getting this one after a long search. Tried like 3 or 4 different indies that were like as close as I was going to get, but they never quite did it for me. And then I found this and I just like freaked out, and I have so many polishes like this now. And so this is Aquadaisy's Me Too. This is the first one that I picked up because it was exactly what I was looking for. And then after that, I picked up this one from Lush Lacquer, now known as Polish Me Silly, and I believe they still have this. And this was Salt and Peppa, and this was the black and white glitter, but it also has an iridescent kind of shimmery glitter mixed in throughout the base, so they were a little bit different. That was how I justified them then, and I have no justification now because I have so many of these. But these two were my first ones and my most nostalgic, so I had to throw those in here. And I don't care how like outdated those black and white glitters become, I still think they look fantastic over everything. So next I have my whites. My absolute favorite white nail polish is Sally Hansen's White On. And this is my second bottle of this. The first bottle got like completely unusable, so I threw it out. And then I purchased this one, and it's not the same. I don't know if the formula is different or if my old one had just dried out enough that it was like a perfect one coat polish. This is no longer, or this bottle anyway, is not a one coat white, but it's also a new bottle. So I had the other one for so long that it's very likely that it was like this one was when it was brand new, that it just needs to be like well loved a little bit to thicken up, but that it is what it is. I've been using OPI's Alpine Snow a lot lately too, and so I'm kind of tied with these, with the ones that I like the most. But I also have not been using the other one that I picked up for the white comparison video, so I'm gonna do that and then decide for sure which ones I like the best. But as far as application and nail art and things go, I've been using these two the most. The next one is OPI's My Boyfriend Scales Walls, which I guess could be my only gray in here. It is a very, 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 very light gray. It looks white, but it's not quite white. And it's a very popular color. I know you can find it on Amazon though. And yeah, it almost looks like a slightly blue toned gray, but it is so incredibly light. It's one of those ones where like other people will say you're wearing white nail polish and then you argue with them and tell them just how much it's not just white nail polish, because it's an amazing color. And I know a lot of people like to use this for nail art and for bases for nail art, and I just can't bring myself to do it because I feel like this has to be worn on its own because it's such a unique, awesome, almost white color. This is from Loaded Lacquer, and this is coconut, and it's a white jelly-ish crelly. It's almost like the crelly base of all of my like Polished by Jessica Jean frostings and stuff like that, but it's on its own, so I can put whatever the heck of glitter I want in between layers of it and kind of glitter sandwich my own crellies, and it's awesome. So this is, yeah, coconut from Loaded Lacquer. These sell out like really sporadic and really crazy and weird, but you should be able to get your hands on it eventually. I just received an order from Loaded Lacquer yesterday, and I have to say I'm sorely disappointed that the labels are no longer this crazy kind of holographic label anymore. They're still cool, but they're just kind of lame in comparison. So I'm hoping that maybe those, just like they weren't able to get those labels anymore. Or maybe it's a lot cheaper to get the other ones. I don't know. I'm going to miss those labels. The next one that I have is from Glaze, and this is It's a Trap-eze. And this is a white crelly with rainbow glitter in it. And I have a ton of these. I have a lot of them that are indies, but for some reason this one always sticks out to me as my favorite, and it's the first one that I had, really, because it was before I was, you know, the crellies really took over the indie scene, and I love this one. I love it so much. And yeah, surprisingly this is the first one that I thought of and that I wanted to put in the video as opposed to one of my many, many indie crelly bases. I did grab this one though from Mod Lacquer, and this is I can't say it, Nonpareils, I don't know. I'll put it down below because I can only speak English, and even that's questionable sometimes. This is another just white crelly based glitter mix. I love this though. I put this over white because the base in this one is really thin, but it makes the, you know, it's like an extra white base when you put it over white, and it's just amazing. This is gorgeous, and I absolutely love this one. And I put this in here because the first time I tried it, like, I could not believe how nice this was. So I'll link Mod Lacquer down below so you guys can check this one out. Really, really awesome polish. So next I have my silvers, and I have a ton of them. I love silver nail polish. I really do. So I will start with this. This is Zoya's Trixie. This is my favorite silver polish ever. It is a silver foil, and it is sparkling and, you know, like mirror-like almost, and it's just gorgeous. This was one of my first Zoyas. This and Robin were the first. I never even heard of Zoya until I had seen Robin, and then I saw Trixie shortly after that, and I was like, I need these nail polishes. So this started a big old Zoya obsession for me, but I love this polish so much. It's so gorgeous, and it looks amazing, and it's easy. It's like almost a one coater too. It's really opaque and just nice application. I mean, Zoya polishes, they almost all apply like perfectly anyway, but this one is absolutely amazing. My favorite silver polish. Next one is Recent Edition, and I'm putting this in here because I like the way it looks, but it's a really tricky, difficult to work with formula. This is OPI's Push and Shove. This came out with the Gwen Stefani collection, and it came with a special base coat. And what I think is incredibly stupid about this is that the polish was full size, but the base coat that it came with was a mini, but you're supposed to like always use that base coat when you use this polish. So explain to me like what sense that makes, because you'll obviously run out of the base coat like well before you run out of the nail polish. But this is difficult to apply. You have to use that base coat. You can't use a top coat. You have to be really like quick and careful with your coats. But if you can get it right and it dries, it is like a mirror. It's like a chrome plated hubcap. It's just perfect. It's the closest you'll get to those like mirrored nail wraps without wearing a mirrored nail wrap. It's absolutely incredible if you can get it right, but it is a pain in the butt to get it right. So keep that in mind. I'm sure you can find this on Amazon. I kind of want to look for, like, it's hard because I don't need another bottle of this, but I really want more of that base coat because base coat with a little mini polish bottle and it makes no sense. The next one I have is I Love Nail Polishes Mega, and this is a linear silver holographic. I have a couple different silver holographics. This one is probably the best. I do have F.U.N's 61, but that one you need to use the aqua base coat with it or else it'll drag itself off on the second coat, and this one you don't have to do that with it. You know, you can just use it as a regular nail polish, no special steps, you know, required, and it's just amazing in direct sunlight. I had read that basically the additive that makes a linear holographic polish is called Spectraflare. It's, I know they added it into automobile paint and stuff for sparkle, but this I had read, I believe it was straight from I Love Nail Polish, so hopefully I'm actually right, that this was basically all Spectraflare powder in a clear base. And so I think that's why it is so incredibly holographic, because there's no additives, it's not watered down. But this is an amazing polish. I think this is still available. I'll link, you know, indie sellers down below like I always do. But this is absolutely amazing, and so if you're looking for a holographic polish, you want it to be silver, pick this one up. But the Color Club Halo Hues have really good holographics as well. Okay, next up we're getting into glitters. I have China Glaze Glistening Snow, the gorgeous silver 3D holographic micro glitter. And this can be completely opaque in 2 or 3 coats, but you do need to top coat it in order to make it look awesome, because it will tend to dry kind of dull once all the base dries and you're just stuck with the glitter. So you do want a top coat, and you do need to use a couple layers of top coat to really smooth it out, but it's incredible once you have it applied. And you can use this as a topper. One coat over another polish will look really, really cool too, but I generally only wear this on its own because it's capable of it and it looks really cool, so why not? The next one that I have is a older China Glaze. This is Polarized, which I believe was the name of the collection, and it was all these different colored glitters, and they all have like a multi-glitter mixed in. So like this is the silver one. I also have the purple one. It's like a very pale metallic lilac color with little tiny bits of multicolored glitter mixed in. These are easily opaque in 2 coats. And this is the silver one, and this is absolutely amazing. I have used, and I don't have a lot of polishes, it's usually my older polishes that actually have like visible use on them. I don't know why, because I feel like I can wear a polish like 4 times before you can even see like the fill line going down, which is strange because it feels like you should be able to do that the first time, but whatever. This is like halfway gone. I love this silver polish. And because it's a little more than just a silver, it has those multicolored glitters mixed in, and it looks really nice. That I'm sure you can find on Amazon. I don't think that was an incredibly popular collection, even though it was older, so I would look for that on Amazon if you're looking for it. Next up I have one from F.U.N Lacquer, and this is 24 karat diamond hollow. So there were 2 different versions of this. One was this really awesome, crazy 3D holographic glitter, and it was supposed to be like an extra high quality glitter. And then there was the holographic version, which was the same glitter mixed in with Spectraflare. So this is the holographic version. It is much easier. They're both, you can wear them both on their own, but the holographic version goes opaque on its own much easier in 2 coats. And it's amazing. I have never seen sparkle and shine and like, you know, burning eye holographicness in the sunlight in a polish than with this one. It's absolutely incredible. These do, they're shouldn't even say kind of. They're expensive. I know that the glitter used was supposed to be like an extra high quality glitter, which accounted for the price, but then they also ship from Singapore, so shipping is kind of expensive too. However, I have never waited more than 2 weeks for them to get here from Singapore, which is really cool. So yes, that is from F.U.N Lacquer. The next one that I have is from Jaded Nail Company, and this is called Katherine's Silver. This was made for Why Can I Not Think Of, it was like Manicure Addict or something like that on Instagram. I'll link her down below. She has like crazy claws, but she has like gorgeous, gorgeous nails. And this is a sterling silver kind of flaky polish that was made for her and then released. I don't know if you can still get it because this was a while ago, but this is amazing. If you put this on your nails and a few coats, it is like a mirror. Like mirror, incredible. It's hard to explain. There's no like rainbow reflect to it, but it's a really, really incredible, gorgeous, it's crazy how like, you know, reflective and shiny it is. And I mean, it's a glitter like coming together to make that effect, so you could still kind of see some breaks in the glitter, but it is really, really kind of amazing to see how when it all comes together it does look so much like a mirror and look like one whole, you know, polish from one angle, and then you can kind of see that it's individual glitters from another. Really, really cool. So I do have a texture in here that I should probably mention. This is Zoya's Cosmo. It is one of the magical pixie dust, and it's the silver one. These are kind of they take texture nail polish like to the extreme. They're really awesome though. They're hard to get off. They're not for everybody because they are such an extreme texture. But this one, I mean, it's a texture polish with like big chunks of silver holographic hex glitters in it, so it's extreme, but it's really, really, really pretty, and it looks amazing in the sunlight and great as an accent nail, which is good because it's really hard to get off, so full manicures and these are like kind of frustrating. Next one I have is from Essie, and this is Set in Stones. This is from their Luxe Effects. This is just a regular metallic silver glitter. There's no 3D or holographic reflect to it, but it has like 3 or 4 different sizes of glitter, from, you know, like little fairly small hexes down to like really fine glitters, and it's an amazing silver glitter, and it's, I think, the only one that I have that's not holographic or incredibly chunky. So it's nice to have something like this in your collection that is, it's still glitter, but it's a lot more delicate than some of the other things that I'm known to use. So it's a good one, and I believe this is still available. If not, I know you can find it on Amazon. The last one that I have is from OPI, and this came out in the Mariah Carey holiday collection last year, and I'm actually really surprised that I don't hear more people talking about this, because this is an all circle glitter. But these circle glitters in here, I mean, this is mainly used for placement because it is very sparse. You're not going to get, you know, a good coverage with this, and it looks kind of goofy actually if you just use it on your own, but this is amazing for glitter placement. These circle glitters, they look like sequins, like they look like they're bent and have those sharp angles that reflect like sequins do, but they're completely flat. And I don't know what it is. It's really hard to explain. You really have to just look at them closely. But I've never seen a glitter like this before. They're very, very unique, and just really, really cool how they catch the sun. They reflect a little bit of rainbow. They're, you know, they're holographic, but the way that they're like almost painted to look like bent sequins when they're completely flat is really, really cool. So if you really like this one, and like I said, I'm really surprised I don't hear more about this. I think maybe people didn't really think placement when they first like saw it, but it's really all it's good for, but it's a really, really cool polish. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed the whole Roji Biv series. I have a playlist linked down below. It has all the videos that I posted in this series, and then I also have links to the individual videos down below. I will link all of the indie sellers that I mentioned. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later. Bye.